So this is the CDL paid training. So the company paid training edition. I'm gonna speak about night transportation because that's where I went. Really can't speak for other companies. But here you get your license in 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. We started on a Monday. We was done on a Wednesday, so it was 2.5 weeks. First week, all ELDT training, classroom training. We went outside and walked the facility, did a little pre-trip. And I'm here at the Phoenix terminal for night. So this is like their hub. This is their main terminal. Got the basketball court, got a bowling alley, a gym, got a washer and dryer room, got a laundry room, free washer and dryer. Got snacks and stuff that you can purchase. But the pros is the timing, period. You're gonna be here, you're gonna be in and out, you're gonna have your CDL. You gotta come here with a Class A permit, just like you go to an outside school, same thing. And they say it's paid training, but it's like $3,500. And if you stay here at the school, I mean, if you get hired on and you stay for 12 months, or I think if you do like 30,000 miles, then it's pretty much paid for. You don't have to pay anything. So they're going to be taking money out your check every week to pay for that school. And if you leave early, you're going to owe, it says interest free. That's what it says on there. So see how that goes. But if you stay, it's going to be paid for. So that's a pro. Like I say, the timing, it's only 2.5 weeks. That's a pro. The instructors are good. I mean, the other pro, you're driving 53-foot trailers, which is what you may be driving in the real world anyway. So you're backing the trailers, you're driving the trailers. It's all good. When you take your test, you're not going to the DMV. You're taking your test here with a DOT inspector, Department of Transportation or examiner. I'm sorry, he's a examiner from the DOT that's going to take you on your road test. He's going to be here while you're doing your backing, your skills, and he's going to take you on your road test. And here in Phoenix, Arizona, they haven't really changed the rules and stuff how they changed in California as far as the backing skills. So here you're going to do straight back, you're going to do offset left, you're going to do offset right, and you're going to do a parallel, blind side parallel. Those are the 4 backing skills you're going to do. They're going to teach you 6. They're going to teach you 7, actually, because you're going to learn 45, 90, and you're going to learn side parallel. But you're not going to do those during the test. Those are all pros. Another pro is you're pretty much hired. So, you get a job and you get to go out on the road with a mentor, and you're getting paid between $650 and $800. That's what I was told, every week while you're with that mentor. So if you do the 4 weeks training, you're getting paid every week. They do have it where you can do 2 weeks training, but you have to come here or Utah, and they may have one in Texas, I'm not sure. It's called Top Gun. So for the Top Gun program, you do a week, and then you're going to do 2 weeks on the road with the mentor. Either that mentor is over the road, regional, ports, whatever. That's whatever you choose. If you choose dry van, refrigerated, ports, they're going to stick you with one of those trainers, and that's what you're going to be doing for 2 weeks, and you get paid for those 2 weeks. And the pay is weekly. So that's a pro, because you get hired on and you're getting that over-the-road training that you don't get if you go to a traditional CDL school. Now, a con, let's see. Con, for night transportation, the training's in Phoenix, and they have other locations, so it depends on where you live. That's one of the cons. So if you want to stay close to home, then, you know, unless you live in Arizona, then so be it. But another con, like if you have a job, you're gonna have to use some vacation time, because you're gonna be here 2.5 to 3 weeks. So you're gonna have to use some of that time, some of that personal time off. If you don't have a job, then, you know. So that's a con, because if you do have a job, you know, you're gonna have to take time off, and hopefully you have enough time to take off, or you just have a real cool boss. Another con, the pay is low as a new driver, but I guess that's a con either way, either company driver or CDL school, because when you're first starting off, you can't expect to make big bucks. I'm sorry. And I want to say the pay is about 43 cents per mile as a new driver, and I don't know how long that lasts. But you do get like bonuses, you know, like you get fuel bonus, you get safety bonuses, things like that, which could add up and help. But again, I think it's about 43 cents per mile. So when you're out on your own, after taxes and things, depending on what you're running, if you're running OTR, if you're running regional or ports or whatever you're going to do, depends on the mileage, you can calculate your check. Here it seems like they don't mind. They would run you if you want to run. So I guess you can put in those miles, you know, 2,000, 2,500 miles a week. You can get it in there, but just know after taxes and medical and all the other expenses, then I mean the check's not going to look too great. I haven't got my first check yet. I haven't even been on the road yet. So I'm just making this, you know, later on I can do those check videos. There's another gentleman out there, I want to say it's called 7 C's, driving 7 C's, something like that. That gentleman breaks it down, and he's really good at how he breaks it down. I mean, it's really amazing how he keeps track of everything and itemizes everything. It's pretty dope. You should check it out. I think it's called something 7 C's, trucking 7 C's. It's probably what it's called. And he works for night, so that helps. Another con that probably not a con for some is, again, you will be on the road with a mentor for a month, for 4 weeks. So hopefully you get a good trainer, you know what I'm saying, somebody you can get along with, somebody that's clean, you know, things like that, you know. But one good thing behind that is they always say, hey, if it's something going on with the trainer, you know, you don't have to call him out, you don't have to do all that stuff. You know, there's no need to argue with people. You can always call your driver manager, get with them like, hey, it's not working out with this gentleman or this lady, whatever, and you know, they can match you up with another trainer. One thing about that is they may can find a trainer for you like that, but then you may just be sitting, you know, for a week or two, which means you ain't getting paid. So, you know, that could be a con for some. Yeah, man, that's about it, man, because it's not too many cons right now that I can really think of when it comes down to getting hired on with a company after doing your training for only 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, you know. And I actually got paid $300. It took about 2 weeks after my license, but still, it was surprising. I'm like, whoa, where did this money come from? But I got paid for training, for actually getting my license, which was great. So, you know. So hopefully you guys make a decision however you're going to make it, man. And, you know, make the best of it. Because, you know, if you get into trucking just for the money, I mean, it's a lot of YouTube videos out there that will let you know right now ain't it. I mean, unless you're an owner-op and you got some stuff going on, or you got, you know, a good broker possibly, or you a direct shipper and you can, you know what I'm saying, you got access to that, you know. But you got to think about that too. Maintenance is your money. Tires, fuel, which is ridiculous right now, is your money. Breakdowns, your money. If you need medical, show money. They got stuff in place for stuff like that, but still, when you're going through a company, that's why you're not making so much per mile, because it's their truck. If it breaks down, that's a pro. They're gonna stick you in another one if it's something that severe. They don't want to let you. They don't want to have you sitting around. They can stick you in something else until your truck gets fixed, or switch you over completely. That's a pro. You know, fuel, companies paying for that. Like I said, they have fuel bonuses. That's a pro. You know, if you can manage the fuel, you know, they don't want you sitting there idling in your truck all day. I know sometimes it be extremely hot, but you know, right now we're getting to the weather, fall and winter, where it's not going to be all scorching hot, but you're going to have to try to run that heater. But I think night trucks have what's called an island system, IS something. So I don't know how it works yet, but we're getting to it. Hope that helps for you to make your decision, whether it's a, you know, CDL school or company paid training. Hey, they all have their pros and cons. Whatever works best for you, just make it happen. Out.